warm and cozy. And I invite you to settle, to just feel yourself seated, supported. To notice your posture, your spine. And together let us take a deep and full breath. And let us breathe again together and just enjoy the experience of breathing. And how wonderful it is to take this time to come back home to the self. Again, another breath. Allowing each And so we move into the silence together. Move into the energy of listening and allowing, becoming available to Spirit. And we just rest in that divine presence. Breathing in and breathing out. Bringing your full attention to here and now. Resting in divine love, allowing it to move through you, to surround you, to cover you. Just abiding in that love with each breath. Just bringing our attention back to the breath. Remember that spirit is closer than breathing. The love of God closer than breathing. And how sweet this time is just to commune with our own loving essence. To commune with that spirit of love that surrounds us and enfolds us in every moment. To be able to rest and let go and let God. How beautiful. So ever so gently, we bring our attention back into this space. Feeling our feet. Feeling the seat that holds us. Gently, perhaps turning your head. Softly opening your eyes. And giving thanks for life. And so it is.
God morning, family. Happy New Year and Happy New You. As our lights come up and folks enter the sanctuary, we want to welcome you to the Lighting the Flames of Faith ceremony. This is our call to service. We perform this ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of all life, which acknowledges that all people and all faiths, all sentient beings, come from the one great universal presence, which we call spirit. Fundamental to this truth is the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light the first candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the second candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practices of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the third candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of submission to the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the 9th candle for all forms of new thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. And we light the 10th candle for those who are as yet unaware of spirit in their lives, and for the space we are holding for them here at this center. And as Aisha lights the healing candle, please put silently into the light the names of anyone you wish to have experienced the healing flame of God's eternal love. And please join with me as we send light to our beloved Jackie O and Christopher. Christopher crossed over into the light yesterday. And this morning, Dee Dee Symington's mother, Nancy Kennedy, crossed over into the light. And let us just hold them in our hearts, sending them love and light. And so it is. Amen. And we're just waiting for a cue from our illustrious technical director, Julian. Ashe, and so it is. Happy New Year, family. Happy New You. Our first service of 2026. Can you believe it? We made it. Another day. So grateful to see all of you. I'm Reverend Michael Bernard Lattimore, your Senior Minister, Spiritual Director for the Ahiah Center for Spiritual Living in beautiful downtown Pasadena, California, USA, in the heart of the Playhouse Village. Indeed, indeed. It's January, and we are back to basics as we do every year, knowing that when we return to the foundation, the thing itself, how it works, how to use it, and we can never go wrong. We want you to know that we are a trans-denominational metaphysical center for truth and light. We embrace all faiths, all paths. All people are welcome here. And we always like to experience that magical light within us by just turning around and shining our light and saying, Namaste, the God in me sees the God in you. Sawubona, we see you. Hi is also good. Indeed, indeed. When we were knee-high to a duck, we would say, hi. So good to see you all here today. And it's a nice toasty morning. It's first Sunday, and we, of course, are going to do our illustrious drum circle today. Our assistant minister, Reverend Dr. Nicole Robins, will be delivering the wisdom talk today, entitled The Thing Itself. The Thing Itself. What is this thing? We shall hear more about it, yes? Indeed, indeed. And I would like to start off just by acknowledging folks who make this service possible. Our music director, practitioner, Chris Glick, led us in a wonderful soliloquy this morning. Chris. And then holding down the beat, the percussions, Brian Menifee, the corner, Brian. And of course, bringing in the bass, none other than Leon Johnson in the house. Yes, indeed, indeed. And of course, it's first Sunday, so the incomparable Tina Meeks is in the house, our musical inspiration. Yeah. Can't wait to hear some of the new music coming forth. Yeah, it's coming forth. Prophesizing. Ashe, ashe. And so, family, with that, I think, but first, we must acknowledge the flow of electrons, and there he is live and in person. Albert is in our sound booth, sound technician. Albert's also on our board of trustees. He is our illustrious treasurer, and we are working together on a new budget for this year. great things are happening for us. Thank you, Albert, for your sacred service. Our practitioner of the day, Ahiah Mason, in the house. She's going to be doing the invocation and also the reading today. Ahiah, we want to give you some love. Indeed, indeed. And I think Dorothy's in the house. Dorothy is, yep, Dorothy there in Hugs team. There we go. And Milton, look, Milton's in the house. Whoa, what a blessing. What a blessing. Wow, we are on full. And family, let's just send some light to our beloved Jackie O, wherever she is. Just send her our love and our light. Let her know she is embraced, she's lifted. We've got her in our hearts. Yes. And we know that right where Christopher is, God is right now. Thank you. And so with that, family, let's get our celebration of love and light started, shall we?
Yes.
I think congregational is in order. So Ahiah Mass Choir, if you would stand for the singing of thank you. Very easy words to remember.
Thank you.
And now, Ahiah Mason.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. I am reading today from the Gospel Series in Spiritual Science. And this book is by Emma Curtis Hopkins. If you don't know her, you should. So she writes, "My God is omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient, good. My God is life filling earth and sky and beyond stars and more stars. There is no point of space or place that my God, with his life unchecked, unhindered, is not eternally present. My life is God, filling all the pathways of the universe. Nothing can take away life as nothing can take away God. Let life now be manifest everywhere and in everything according to truth. All life is omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. My God is truth. Truth fills all places and spaces and atoms and objects and thoughts of omnipresence. All things are filled with truth and tell truth only. To know this is to love them for the truth's sake. Truth is the Christ consciousness. Thus you know why we are to love all things for Christ's sake. Truth is good. Truth is light that the mind sees as good. Truth is the light that shines when the true God is named. Whenever the words are shed abroad that truth is all, as God is all, error forever falls away. Truth spoken is prophesied to be the light that shall cause the light of the sun to be no more needed forevermore. Neither for the brightness shall the moon give light unto the earth. Only God, only Spirit, and the Lamb shall be the light of all the nations. The oldest religious philosophies of the world write, truth is Lord of all. There is nothing higher than truth, and only the good is truth. Whatever is not good is not truth. And it is by the truth of God that the good shall become manifest forever and ever. And so, with that awareness, steeped in the power of those words, I too recognize this omnipresence of infinite good, boundless love, that which is present in this moment and yet eternal, that which is nearer than breathing, closer than hands and feet, that which is the substance out of which I am made, that which is the intelligence that animates my being, that which is the love that birthed me into being, sustains me, and shall be the very essence of me forever and ever. I know this same truth for each and every person present, each and every member of this community, that they are the living spirit made out of love for the purposes of love, to express love. And so I bless today's service knowing that it is the activity of love. It is the activity of God. It is the fulfillment of a divine idea of God expressing as Ahiah. And I speak the word for Reverend Michael and know that he is the life of God expressing. This is not just ordinary thought. This is divine thought. These are divine ideas. This is love intelligence pouring through him. I give thanks for that within him that says yes, that allows this flow, that within him that is willingly in service to the power of this divine love. I give thanks for the field of angels and ancestors that hold us during this service and always. I name this time together good and very good. And so it is. Ashe.
Beautiful. And now, first Sunday, it's Tina Meeks, Raising the Roof.
Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, help me stand. I am tired, I'm feeling weak, I am worn precious Lord. Lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, and lead me home.
I'm just going to take a moment, have my eyes stop leaking. I'm sort of speechless right now. Thank you. Thank you, Tina. Ooh. That was how do they say, we've been churched. Aisha Mason, that was a powerful reading. I love Emma Curtis Hopkins, and I actually, for several years, she was my mantra every morning. And I was trying to remember, I haven't said it in a long time, but I'm going to go back and find it. But my God is my good is my God, and put me in a place where I am needed. And it was a beautiful mantra, I said. And I'm going to go track it down. I'm going to start adding it back to my 2026 affirmations. So thank you for bringing that to my awareness. And Tina Meeks. Ooh, let's like Tina. That was God speaking through your voice. That was powerful. Thank you. Good morning. I am Reverend Dr. Nicole Robins, and I am so honored to be here the first Sunday of 2026. And I'm just sending more love to Jackie and Christopher and just holding them, surrounding her and Christopher with the love of God. And then for Dee Dee Kennedy, we actually were just sitting here and got the text about her mom, Nancy Kennedy. So we're just sending love, and we know that God is, in Coffee and Earnest, we were talking about the internality, the continuality, and the ever-expanding soul. So knowing that Christopher and Nancy are on to their next highest, so sending lots of love. And even to the humanness for those left behind. There's that sadness and that grief. So just wrapping them in our love, knowing that our Ahiah community is such a place to be at for moments like this. And we are just wrapping them both. So I just want to take just this moment of silence to just reaffirm that love, that family, that Ahiah, that support that we provide. So thank you. So we made it to 2026. Woohoo! I know that when I said in 2025, 2024 was super hard, but 2025, for me personally, it wasn't physically hard, but there was a lot of shedding of my belief systems about who I am as a minister, what my life is as a tennis coach, and I just feel completely different. And I want to thank Reverend Michael and everyone here at Ahiah for loving me and supporting me through this process of growing into my next becoming. And I just am really grateful to start this year. And I'm excited to see what unfolds. This is a powerful year. When you take 2026 and you condense it down, it becomes 10. And then it becomes 1. And 1 is new beginnings. But when we add the 0 is the co-creation. And as we know, there's this power in the universe that we can use for good. And so when we set our intentions and we put that 0 with our co-creation, with the source, who knows what we're going to manifest this year. So I'm excited to see how this year unfolds. And so we're going back to basics. I did martial arts. Has anyone ever done martial arts here? Yeah. So you start with I started when I did Kung Fu and Kempo, and we did a bunch of different things. We didn't even get to start with a belt. We had to earn our white belt. And then you go up to the black belt, but then you go back to the white belt. So once you know everything, you get to go back to that white belt and just go back to that beginner's mind, going back to do I really know this? Do I not know this? And so what we're doing is that we're going to go back to our textbook. I got this really fancy Science of Mind textbook when I graduated from ministerial school from my mom. Mom got it for me. And so we're going to start with the 4 chapters of the Science of Mind textbook. It can be when we read the textbook on our own, it can be kind of convoluted, but the first 4 chapters are so profound. And I went to our bookstore to see if we have it. We're out, so we need to order. But I really encourage people to grab the textbook and read the first 4 chapters with us as we're doing them each week, because they're very, very powerful. So I'm going to give you, once again, cliff notes to my talk. So there is a power in the universe that we can use for good. The past does not set precedent. It is done unto you as you believe. We are all one, and love is the answer. So this is, at the end of the day, this is what Reverend Michael and I are going to talk about throughout 2026 and 2027 and 2028. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to go back to these 5 basics. And we don't need to throw a lot of wording. Some people are like, why don't they just keep it simple like that? This is what we're going to talk about. So the Science of Mind, when it was first published, when it was published in 1927. 1927. And in the front of my edition, Dr. Ken Gordon, who was the head of our chapter, wrote for the introduction, Holmes has taken the common truths found in most religions and then has removed the concept of fear, leaving only the love, with the general idea being that love is synonymous for God and fear is man-made. This book's power to awaken and transform comes less from its ability to articulate than its ability to stir the soul. Truly, the book is an operating manual for the human condition. And I don't know about you, but the human condition, it can be a little challenging sometimes. On the first page of the first sentence, Ernest writes, "We look forward to the day when science and religion shall walk hand in hand through the invisible to the invisible. Science must justify faith in the invisible." And our beloved Reverend Michael last week said, guess what? In popular mechanics, so I kind of took your slide from last week and I added, the universe is intelligent and your brain is tapping into it in your form of consciousness, scientists say. 1927, we look forward to the day when science and religion shall walk hand in hand through the visible to the invisible. Your brain is tapping into, how did he, so there is the power in the universe and it's already known. The universe is intelligent and is tapping into, and your brain is tapping into it to form your consciousness. And I read this book, Quantum Revelation, and it said we are making the universe the same time the universe is creating us. So I'm creating my reality the same time reality is creating me. So when I look out into the world, what am I seeing? What am I manifesting? So we have to go back to the thing itself. And what is the thing itself? It's this power in the universe that we can use for good. And it goes by many names. It goes by multiple names. Before we had affirmations and vision boards and manifestations and meditation, there was this power. There was this seed thought, this stardust that humanity was created. This is not something distant or external. As Home writes, there is that within every individual which partakes of the nature of the universal wholeness. And insofar as it operates, it is God, Yahweh, whatever, Buddha, the Tao. And since it partakes in the nature of the divine being, we are divine. We are this energy. That's the thing itself. Church is over. Let's go have breakfast. Just kidding. Just kidding. There's a power in the universe that is greater than you are, and you can use it, and it is using us. So ChatGPT and I had a little conversation yesterday. And I thought that let's make a picture of different religions, and it's all the same energy, and wherever that river shows up, that is what it's called. But it's all the same energy that goes by many names. And I thought this was pretty cool. This is my 3rd or 4th attempt adding all the different religions into this river. And then like the center, like our cup, it is overflowing into our nature. What is this thing? This thing is universal presence, unchanging, unlimited, loving, and always available. It does not need to be persuaded, activated, or earned. It does not need to be earned. It doesn't matter how good I am or how great my sermon is. My friend used to say, whether it's good or bad, they're going to go get ice cream after sermon anyway. Actually, maybe hot cocoa, right? It already is. Spirit is not waiting for us to become worthy. Spirit is not waiting for us to recognize. It has always been there. There is a power in the universe greater than we are. We can use it. What's number one? There's a power in the universe that we can use because we are immersed in it. We are it. Our overflow does not come from striving. It does not come. It comes from remembering this fact of who we are. When we remember who we are, we know we are rooted in it. My God is my good is my God. Abundance is no longer something we seek. It's something that we allow. All of a sudden, do you ever notice that when you want to buy a car and you finally figure out the car you want, and then all of a sudden you see it everywhere, right? You never see it until you finally are aware of it, right? So it begins with awareness. Something we need to align to. When I want to buy that car, I need to align to that thought. When we root ourselves in the awareness of spirit, life responds naturally with great ease, vitality, love, and peace. Holmes tells us that the seeds of freedom must be planted in our innermost being. But each of us must make the discovery for ourselves. It's not something I can tell, hey, Mike, if you go to prison, life is going to be really cool and you're going to have a great experience. You have to go to prison and volunteer to find out. Spirit does not work for us. It works as us. I don't need to ask Spirit to help me. I just need to know that it does help me. When I allow life to freely express without fear, contradiction, old limitations, I experience that good. And I know each of us can experience that good. The seeds of freedom. Oh, I already did that one. Suppose that the creative intelligence of the universe would create humans in bondage and leave them bound would be to dishonor the creative power which we call God. That is in the second paragraph of the first page. In ministerial school, I think I told you before, we spent a whole weekend reading just the first page, going from word to word. So, clearing our blocks. What is our blocks? Our beliefs. I'm not good enough. Old conditioning. My mother did it, my grandmother did it, and that's the way I'm going to do it. My thoughts that kind of get in there. Oh, I don't know if I'm worthy. So I'm going through an opportunity for growth right now. One of my, I like to use the excuse, I'm a self-preservation 3 as the Enneagram style, which is in the past, I'm going to say in the past, I was a workaholic because I felt that finances were limited and I had to work hard for my money. I had to work hard, and I do work hard, and you work hard, and the two of us work hard. Actually, I have not taken since I've started here, I have not taken a week off where I did not do church work. Since July of 2024, every week I have done something for church, but I love it. But I also do that for tennis, and I also do that in my life. I love to do work, but sometimes I'm doing it for the wrong reasons because I feel like I need to work hard to make my money. And as just many of you know, I'm redoing my house, and I took out a loan, which I was very happy I got, and the money seems to go We're not even done with phase 1, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, okay, I need to cut this out. I don't want to do the full deck that I planned. Okay, I'm not going to get the new washing machine. Okay, well, I'm not going to get the barn door that I need. Okay, I need to make sure I have enough money, and I've been praying with Reverend Mike, knowing that the money will be there. But I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh my God, how am I going to do this? And then I'm a tennis coach, and it's rained all of November and December. And then when the contractor told me I needed to put a new roof on my house, I twisted my ankle, and I couldn't work for that week that it wasn't raining. So the universe is trying to teach me with the cosmic 2x4 and the downpour fire hose of rain that it's okay. Take this time to rest. Take this time to be quiet. The money will be there. I'm going to fake it till I make it on this thought. Right? Yeah, I'm going to fake it till I make it because part of me goes to panic to fear. It really does. Like, oh my gosh, I haven't worked for 2 months. Are my clients still going to be there? Now it's going to rain the first week of January. Okay, I need to stop. I find it fascinating, this is kind of off topic, that we set intentions and we said January 1st, it's a new year, let's start. But January's in the dead of winter. Our seeds are kind of planted underneath the snow, the rain. This is a time for me personally to go into that meditative state and kind of focus on, what do I want, and do I need to rush out, or do I need to slow down and honor nature's cycle? Right? Everyone's like, okay, I'm going to start that fitness program January 1st. Well, it's snowing 10 feet on the East Coast and it's pouring rain in Southern California. I don't know about you, but I'm not like, my dogs are like, what, you want me to go for a walk in this? It's pouring rain. One dog's like, yeah. The other dog's like, I don't think so. So it's very fascinating to me about when we go back to the seed thought, the nature's rhythm of life. We plant the seed and we don't want to dig it out to keep going. Like, oh, is it going to grow? Is it going to grow? It's winter time. It's time to just rest, replenish, go back to the basics. Let's go open up our Science of Mind textbook. Let's go back and learn about, okay, is there something that I'm limiting my beliefs? For me, this is time to sit on my couch and watch football. I love football. Sorry, I've been running out on some things. Football's done in 5 weeks. It's almost. But I was watching the Bears play the 49ers last week. And because I know some information about the different football players, the one football player, Caleb Williams, who plays for the Bears, he was the first pick of the first round. The teams wanted him. He was the number 1 player in the draft. Playing against the last player picked in the draft. He was at home, like out, having brunch with his mother, and the call came through. He's like, I'm not going to make it. And do you know what they call the last pick of the draft? Anyone? Mr. Irrelevant. Right? So let's put this label on you. You are the last pick of the draft. You are Mr. Irrelevant. He was picked, Caleb Williams was picked number 1. Brock Purdy was picked 262. So that means 261 players were picked before him. You know what? He's probably out riding a skateboard like, oh, okay, guess it's not happening. I guess I'll try free agent or something. But they picked him. The 49ers picked him. And guess what happened? The starting quarterback got injured. Right? And so they put him in. Okay, Mr. Irrelevant, go on in. I actually did a talk about this back in 2023 at Granada, because that season, after the starter got injuries, he led the 49ers to a 10-0 start, setting the franchise record his second season, including earning Pro Bowl selection and leading the team to the Super Bowl 58. I had Roman numerals here. So establishing himself as the highly efficient and successful quarterback despite being the last Mr. Irrelevant, last pick. So I was watching this and I was pondering, because I knew I had to do this talk, does Mr. Irrelevant, does the spirit go, well, you were the number 1 pick, so you're going to be very successful. You were the last pick. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. But when I label myself as Mr. Irrelevant, am I going to believe that belief, or am I going to show them? Or if I think I'm the number 1 pick and I'm all good, that I don't have to try because, I'm the number 1 pick. But there's that seed within each of their souls. And they both are two of the most successful quarterbacks. One everyone lauded on as the number one pick, and the one that was Mr. Irrelevant. So I really think about our teaching here and what we call ourselves. Am I the number one pick and I don't have to try? Or am I the last pick? I think about the things I say to myself. I think about the things that, oh, that comes so easy. It's funny when I teach, the kids that are super coordinated, they're not the ones who end up being the best tennis players. It's the ones that fight and work really hard and struggle. Those are the ones who tend to do really well. So I was like, I'm watching football thinking science of mind, going, wow, this is kind of fascinating. Do you know who won the game? Anyone? Mr. Irrelevant won the game. Mr. Irrelevant beat the number one draft pick that day. Actually, yesterday, Mr. Irrelevant lost, but still, but to the Seahawks, so my cousin's very happy, and so is Reverend Michael McMorrow, so they're both Seahawk fans. So it's just really fascinating. This is like, I know some of you are like, football. Look at your audience, Nikki. You're talking football. Okay, so I'm talking in the back. All right, King sees me. All right. So okay, let's talk anyway. But it's just kind of thinking about, the law works for us whether we want it to or not. And the only thing doing it is us blocking ourselves, our thought process, my thought process. Oh my God, I'm going to run out of money. Oh my God, I'm not going to have enough money to finish this. Oh my God, I haven't worked in 2 months. Oh my gosh, I sprained my ankle. I'm a tennis coach. I won't be able to coach. Those are the things that are going to block me. What is something that's blocking you? What is some thought that might be blocking you? Oh my gosh, am I going to have the record deal? With that voice, you're going to have thousands of record deals. It's really, I forgot to tell you, our theme for 2026 is the year of sacred overflow. So it's not something that we have to ask for. It's there. It's just the overflow. It's sacred. It's ours. So we're going back to basics, not because we don't think you know it, but it's the winter time. It's time to go quiet and look at what we're working on. So we have to get clear about what we want. I need to get clear. I told a very funny story to Coffee and Ernest today about how I put maybe perhaps a partnership in my journal on the 1st. And I had a funny situation that I'll tell you offline. I don't want it on the internet forever. That I could tell you after service that happened to me on January 3rd. Very funny, but we could do that offline. So clarity, what do I want? If I go back to basics, I need to be honest about it. Do I really want this? I said, maybe a partnership. I don't know. I need to choose what I want. I need to speak my word. This is what our spiritual mind treatment is. Knowing that there is a God, knowing I am one with the God, knowing and declaring clearly this is what I want. Knowing that I am grateful. The 4th step is gratitude, because gratitude is a multiplying factor. And then I'm going to let it go. And the moment we make up our mind with clarity, passion, and conviction, the whole energy shifts. It was funny. I was Friday night, I do a little Joe Dispenza videos with my daughter-ish. You went to the workshop, right? And she's like, okay, we're going to do this 51-minute meditation. I'm like, 51 minutes? And did he at the workshop do his little robotic kind of voice? Yeah. So he does this robotic kind of voice, and I kind of understand why he does it, but it was 51 minutes, and now you are releasing, and you are embracing, and you are manifesting. And I was sitting here going, this is a long meditation. All you have to do is make up your mind, and it happens like that. I don't need to meditate for 51 minutes. I do need to quiet my nervous system. And I think that's why he does it for so long. But it's as simple as making up our mind. The thing itself says, yes, is this what you want? Good or bad? The universe gives it to us. Life is not something to be endured. It's something to be lived and enjoyed. And for 2026, I want to enjoy this lifetime. So what are some simple practices? What are some simple practices? We have our spiritual mind treatment. We just did the 5 steps. Knowing God is all there is. I am one with God. This is what I'm manifesting. I am grateful, and then I'm not going to keep digging up the seed to look. I'm just going to let it go. Map. Meditation and journaling. Reading Science of Mind textbook. Living Science of Mind. Science of Mind 365. Just checking in every day. Attending Sunday service. Thank you, everyone, for braving this crazy California weather, also known as Oregon and Seattle weather. Right? Classes. Frederick Southern has a great class coming up starting January 15th, Self-Mastery. And as Reverend Mike says, if it comes with a guarantee, if you're not happy, you can have your old life back, right? Something very powerful is practitioner sessions. Finding a practitioner, talking with that practitioner, working with that practitioner, praying with that practitioner. Just until sometimes we just need to, I've been Mike, this money. So I just need to let it out, and so he can put the good stuff back in and remind me about the good stuff. Also volunteering. Volunteering is a wonderful way for us to really nurture ourselves, because being of sacred service, part of the mantra that Emma Curtis Hopkins has is put me in the place where I am needed. And that is one of my biggest prayers, is that put me in a place where I can be of service to humanity. Where can I be of service? For me, it's the prison. I love going to prison. I love being of service. I love giving the guy on the street corner a cup of coffee. I drove home the other day, and there was a man, I was in the other lane, and there was a man at the median when I was about to get on the 210 West, and there was something in his face that just moved me. And I was just this man needs Science of Mind. And I called Reverend Michael. I'm which way do you go home? There's this man there, and I don't know. I couldn't get to him, and I was on the wrong lane. But what I did is I just sent him love, and I asked Reverend Michael if he's driving by to please, I will split some money with him. Please give this man. And I guess he was gone by the time he got there. But just when seeing these people, sending them love. When I teach tennis, where I coach is on the way kind of to USC, UCLA Medical Center, and the medical helicopters will fly over me. And I always say an internal prayer for them, and when I see an accident, whatever the highest good concerned. And I always wrap that helicopter or the fire truck or the police car in that light, knowing that that's how I can be of service. You don't have to go to prison. It's just even sending out that light, because the thing itself works whether we want it to or not. It does. And so that is a way I can be of service. So we are not separated. We are one with this power, and we can use it. And then when we return to this knowing, we recognize that we are never separate. We can live in this overflow. We just need to heal and clean and finances. Just let that thought go, that fear, the hardworking money. I have to work hard for my money. You'll never, who wants to marry you? That was told to me, that thought. I'm clearing these thoughts, those thoughts. So what is in your mind? What needs to be cleared? I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not pretty enough. I don't dress well enough. Finances. I'm not worthy enough. There's richness in life that goes far beyond material things. It's our internal centeredness of love, connection to the source. And so when we go back to this thing itself, it's just really as simple. That moment we decide, that moment I know that money comes to me from sources known and unknown. I don't know. It's not unknown money. Its source is unknown. I know the money's coming to me, and I know the ADU for my mom is going to be complete. And I know my current things that I'm kind of editing right now, I'm going to have them full out. And I'm knowing that. So I'm knowing that for all of us. So let's just take a moment. Oh, the seed of freedom must be planted. know for myself, I went to a sound bath last night with a congregant, and it was 2 congregants actually, and it was just really like, wow, why don't I do this for myself more often? So part about being part of a community that really grabs you, go get off your couch, put the Legos away, turn off the football, and come to a sound bath. It was really great. Great opportunity. Coffee and Earnest, we are doing back to the basics as well. We're talking about the Declaration of Principles, and that meets from 10 to 10:30 before service. It's free. There's no charge. What in life is free? Great conversation, great people. We had some really profound discussions today. So we actually have every week great discussion. So I encourage everyone to join us if you can. We have our ongoing, the book study on Tuesday from 7 to 8:30, and our healing circle on Wednesday from 7 to 8:30 as well. These are on Zoom. And then practitioners, raise your hand, me, Chris, Aisha, come and talk to one of us. Let us pray for you. You know, make my day, let me pray, as they say, right? Ministry of prayer, there's forms in the back of the pews. There's dial a prayer. It's 626-795-4216, option number 7, 24/7. If you wake up in the middle of the night and you just got those thoughts running around about lack or limitations and how are you going to pay for something or why that person did that, pick up the phone, give a call, and there's a prayer right there ready for you to go. Ooh, I think that's it. Noble leader, is there anything else you wish to add to the service? He's busy trying to figure out. Is there anything you wish to add? We're good? We did drum circle. We did everything. All right, let's all celebrate this day. I encourage you all to rise. Thank you for letting me be your minister today.
Thank you. Can you feel spirit in this place? See the love of God, it's on every face. Yes, it is. Every creed and color we embrace. Yes, we do. We are all God's children, living in grace. So we come together, united here as one. We raise our voices in praise. We celebrate this day, every day. Celebrate this day. We're gonna celebrate this day in every way. Celebrate this day. Can you feel the joy in this place? See the love of God on every face. Every creed and color we embrace. We are all God's children, living in grace.
Thank you, thank you. All right. Please, everyone, join me in our benediction. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is in all my affairs. I accept it, I am it, and I share it. Just the way it appears, and just the way it appears not. Thank you, life. Amen and amen. Oh, let's go have some fellowship and then a drum circle to pound out the 51 minutes.